And I've made this presentation just because it's a lot more organized. It organizes my thoughts a lot more than me just rambling for 30 minutes where I would get nowhere. Um, so I wrote out a bit of a timeline of what we understand. We still don't understand everything because YouTube is not being transparent. Around April 12th, so a few weeks back, YouTube creators started to notice a significant drop off in ad revenue and RPM. And for those of you who are not content creators on the site, RPM is revenue per mil, or how much money you make for every 1,000 views. And the drop off in ad revenue and RPM was exclusively basically from people who create very short form content. And when I say short, I say 30 seconds to 2 minutes, because YouTube Shorts are a new feature that they've been rolling out, that it has to be a vertical clip that's within a certain time range, and it'll be a hashtag short. Whereas these are just videos that are short in length. You know, a video that's 1 minute and 45 seconds is shorter than other videos. So what constitutes a short video? I said previously any video that was shorter than 30 seconds was not eligible to have a pre-roll ad run on it, which means pre-rolls, the thing you see before the video, it's either an unskippable ad or a skippable ad that plays before the video. And ultimately, those are the highest source of income in terms of video ads. You want those pre-rolls as much as possible. And so if I make some of my automaton memes have been like, they're 5 seconds long, in which case, I mean, I'm getting, I'll have a video with 1 million views and I'll get like $10. Any video longer than 30 seconds, that was standard ad rates, you can do pre-rolls on it. Previously, anything that was 30 seconds or longer, you're good. You're good, you got it. That's fine. You get pre-rolls, you get ad revenue. It's fantastic. Now what has changed? According to YouTube, nothing. They are refusing. They are outright refusing to acknowledge that there is either an issue or that they made a very intentional change that is costing us revenue. It's one of those two options, and they are not acknowledging either. They are saying that nothing happened, everything is the same, and everything is working intentionally. I was in contact with YouTube on Twitter, which they were just giving me crappy copy and pasted responses that had nothing to do with what I was talking about, saying, well, maybe try and get in touch with creator support. So I did. I went talking to creator support, and creator support took, like 12 hours to get back to me, and then they sent me a big long email, and they're like, you're just ignorant. You're just not understanding how YouTube works. And it's like, I've been doing YouTube for 4.5 years. I think I understand how YouTube works a bit. And they keep saying, like, RPM fluctuation is normal and stuff. That's understandable. But in a period of a few days, RPM was dropping from 90 cents, so 90 cents per 1,000 views, to 4 cents. 4 cents. How is that possible? And they're looking at me, looking at my analytics and saying, you're just misunderstanding how analytics work. That is not how this works. I have been doing this for 4.5 years, and I've never seen anything like this. And it's widespread. It's not just me. There are so many other creators that are saying we are facing the same issue, and YouTube's saying it's not an issue. It doesn't exist. You're making it up. They're calling us liars, and they're lying to our faces, and it's so frustrating. I got this really long corporate jargon email from creator support, basically looking through my analytics and saying, no, nothing's wrong. They said, I took the liberty of checking your channel, and it appears that it's working as intended. Allow me to explain that it's normal you will see discrepancies or even fluctuations in the revenue amount presented on the analytics tab, since after all, it's only a projection or an estimate. That's all well and good. That can all be true. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. These two things can exist at the same time, that there are fluctuations in revenue amount because they're just predictions, but also it can be that your system is either broken or you have broken it on purpose. Those two things can be true at the same time. And then the thing I love at the end of the email, he says, to extend my assistance, you may want to check this link where you can learn and understand ad revenue analytics. Over and above, please check out these articles from our help center that will help you see how much money you've made on YouTube and how to earn money on YouTube. Screw you! Again, I've been doing this for so long, and you're saying that after 4.5 years of content, like 200 million views, they're saying, here's an article so you can learn what ad revenue is on the platform. So you can learn this thing that you've been spending the 4 years just looking over and trying to cultivate a channel. maybe you should learn to understand it better. Maybe you're just not understanding how our system works. Or maybe YouTube's just being completely untransparent and just trying to screw us out of money. It's absolutely infuriating. I've put together a couple of examples that specifically will show you how big of a drop-off I am seeing in these videos. The first video I put is Automaton Morshu. It was a very, very successful video of mine. Surprisingly successful. 31 seconds long. Alright, it's a 31-second long video, which means for the first however many months it was up, it was earning that great ad revenue from the pre-rolls, and now all of a sudden it's not. And so I've taken screenshots of the RPM over time. Look at that. Okay, you see fluctuation is normal. That they're 100% right. Fluctuation is normal. You see the day-by-day fluctuation. You start off day one, $1.03. $1.03 per thousand views, roughly. I mean, that's just an average. That's not 100% accurate, but, you know, and then we go down the line. 63 days later, we're 2 months in, and it's 97, okay? So it's peaked, it's gone down, peaked again. 97 cents. Fair, right? That's you know, that's within the range. That's within a fair range. And then April 12th, we plummet to 10 cents. We went from 97 cents to 10 cents in a few days. And now, we've leveled out at around 3 cents on that video. I get 3 pennies every time that video gets 1,000 views. If that. If that. And that's just, I had to pick only a couple. I mean, this applies to almost every video on my channel. Because not all my videos are just 30 seconds. Even my covers rarely pass over the 2-minute mark. And even then, most of my covers are claimed, so I'm already getting jack squat from those videos. So the second example was Average Automaton Fan. That's a newer video. I put that up, I think, 2 weeks ago. 35 seconds long. Well over the 30-second threshold. And look at that. You can see right away, we're like, okay, we're doing good. The April 9th, we're great. First day, $1.32. And we start to fluctuate a bit. And just a few days later, on that dreaded day of April 12th, 14 cents. Where'd it go, YouTube? This doesn't happen. Where did it all go? It just disappeared? And then we move along, and today we're down to 3 cents. And YouTube, and this is, YouTube is looking at this analytics, they're looking at this chart right here and saying, we don't see a problem. There's nothing wrong here. So they're either not actually investigating it, or they're flat out lying to our faces. And they're not even hiding it. I mean, it's so clear as day for everyone to see. If it was just me experiencing it, then yeah, maybe something happened on my end. Every creator who makes short videos is experiencing the same drop, and it is killing their channels. It is killing the channels. These channels will not exist in 2 months' time if YouTube doesn't get their crap together and check out what is going on here. Third example, this one's different. My MILF cover from Friday Night Funkin'. That was a good video, right? Everyone liked that video. The length, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Now you would think, if it was just my channel somehow experiencing this fluctuation that everything was down low, you'd see the same example from this video. Sure, it's over 2 minutes, but if nothing's wrong, it should have the same exact examples as every other 30-second video that I'm seeing a decline on. Would you look at that? Go freaking figure. What do we see here? We start off day one, $1.36. Great. We see fluctuation. It's normal, YouTube says. The 12th, the day that everything went to crap, we're at 85 cents. We went from $1.36 to 85 cents. That's within the fluctuation rate. That's not bad. And where are we today? $1.57. It is higher than it has ever been right now. YouTube, look at this. Compare it with 30-second videos, 1-minute videos. The video I put out a few days ago, is my most successful automaton cover I have put out in 4 years. And with 777,000 views, I have made $60. The RPM is less than 11 cents last time I checked. That makes 0 cents. No pun intended, because the video is 1:45. Oh, 15 seconds short of the cutoff. Thanks, YouTube. Let's penalize the entire channel. And it sucks because it's not just new videos that are getting penalized. That would be one thing. It's like, moving forward, I have to make longer videos. No, they hit the entire back catalog. I have, 120 videos on my channel? Every single video is hit. Every single video that is under 2 minutes is losing money. Every single video. It is infuriating that YouTube can look at this, look us straight in the eye, and say, maybe you should learn how to understand your analytics better. Screw you. I actually reached out to a couple creators who make similar short content who are, guess what, experiencing the same problems. Dolan Dark was one of the first people to actually alert YouTube saying, yo, what is going on here? He said, at YouTube creators, hello, is there a reason revenue has significantly dropped to about 10 cents per 1,000 views for people who make shorter videos? Multiple people who make memes and animations I have spoken to have all been affected over the last 10 days. Is there a reason for this? Thank you. See, he posted this on April 22nd, 10 days, April 12th. Go figure. The day when all my revenue started dropping. Go figure. He said, I thought it was a glitch at first, but after hearing multiple creators are affected, it's seriously worrying. Longer videos are unaffected, so it seems as an intentional decrease. Meme creators, animators already make little as it is, so if this is a permanent change, it sucks. Not only sucks, if this is a permanent change, you are no longer going to have meme creators on YouTube. You're no longer going to have short animators because it's not going to be financially viable. I do this as a full-time job, and if I'm getting 3 cents per 1,000 views, I have to quit and go find a real job because I am relying on this steady stream of revenue that's already fluctuating because YouTube's a mess and some videos don't do well, and now you're taking all the money away. I can't do it. I can't do it, and neither can they. I DM'd Dolan Dark. Well, actually, I'm sorry, there was another slide. YouTube responded to that in classic YouTube fashion saying, it may be less likely that ads will show up on very short videos as we improve viewer experience and revenue over the course of their session on YouTube. That is the most vague answer. That is so intentionally vague because they know there's an issue and they know people will be outraged if they admit that they did it. So they just have to very vaguely say, shorter videos have less ads on it. Define short. Give us a threshold. The only reason we know this 2-minute threshold is because people have been experimenting. You have not told us anything. So we just have to guess at this point that 2 minutes is the threshold. We don't know that for sure because you're not telling us anything. You're denying it and lying to our faces over and over and over again. I took it to the DMs with Dolan Dark. He said, sorry to hear, really hoping it's just a temporary thing and has reverted, but yeah, I'm in the same boat as you and also have no idea what's going on. They haven't sent anything of use to me. Hoping they have some transparency/explanation/revert in the coming weeks. Otherwise, rest in peace to making short videos as a career. Dolan Dark is one of the biggest short videos creators on the platform. 1.7 million subs. And he's going to be gone. YouTube is just, kicking him down the stairs. Sure, okay, screw me. You don't need the automaton videos on the platform, but memes thrive on YouTube. And you're kicking off some of the biggest meme creators for God knows what reason. Is there a good reason? I don't know. You're not communicating with us. You're just kicking us to the curb and acting like we're stupid. Like we're children that don't know what we're doing. Be a grown-up and talk to us like grown-ups. He said, if we hear nothing, next best case is figuring out what the new threshold is for ads, since the old ones were 30 seconds plus, but it's hard to know what the new one is. Some people have had ads on 60-second videos, and some people don't. There doesn't seem to be any consistency. YouTube is not enforcing this new rule that doesn't exist. They're not even enforcing it on a they're just case by case basis. Some people get ads, some people don't. Screw you. They're not communicating, they're not being efficient, they're not being consistent. He said, really hoping they revert it. And yeah, I know Grande said that most of his 60-second-ish videos got destroyed too. Grande. Everyone knows who Grande is. And he is being hit too. Over 2 million subs. And they're like, no, you don't need any ad revenue anymore. We're taking that from you. Get kicked to the curb. Why? You're pushing this shorts thing. You're saying, make shorter videos. We make shorter videos. And then you say, screw you, you're not getting ad revenue because you made a shorter video. Pick a side. Do you want us to make short videos or not? What is going on with you guys? I said, I know I occasionally had some 20-second videos get ads in the past, so it might be sort of like that now. Just YouTube, like picking random people. You get ad revenue, you get ad revenue. No reason, but you don't get ad revenue. Still unsure why they changed it, though. Big, long video creators already make like $5 to $20 per 1,000 views, which is insane. That's insane. That's a lot of money. And he said they don't need to take an extra $1 from us. The highest you're going to find an average RPM for a meme channel is $1. Really, long videos, you just take away that dollar. Take away that dollar. Who needs that dollar? Come on. There are so many people who make short content that are keeping this platform alive and well. There are so many people. And I'm not trying to say that like I'm one of those people. Don't include me in this. There are so many people out there that make great quality short content that are now going to be run out of a job because YouTube doesn't understand what the creators want, or they do understand what the creators want and they don't care. And honestly, I don't know which one is worse. I honestly don't know which one is worse. Another creator I reached out to was Cads. You might have seen another meme creator, very popular on YouTube, has over 1 million subscribers. Tons of videos that are 16 seconds long that have millions and millions of views. I mean, doing very, very well. These videos are doing amazing. And now Cads is being affected and can't earn revenue off of most of their video. I reached out to him via Discord, and he had a very well-crafted response, which is much better and much more calm than I've been, so I'll just read it verbatim. This ad rate / CPM change that has recently taken place will have a really negative impact on animators, memers, and other types of short video makers. Before, we knew that revenue was terrible for videos below 30 seconds, so many of us tried to lengthen our videos a bit to cope with that. But now the revenues of videos over 30 seconds long is just as bad. Even videos between 1 to 2 minutes long are negatively affected. The fact is, we don't actually know the exact length of videos we need to make in order to get decent rates again. And even if we did, it would be near impossible for some types of content, dealing a massive blow to many creators' incomes. This whole thing is and will continue to be a huge problem for the shorter form video community. Creators' livelihoods, in some cases, have been suddenly decreased by up to 10 times. 10 times. Also, I don't think our videos are getting these bad rates due to them being played as YouTube Shorts, which don't show ads. Since many of our videos are horizontal, they aren't getting featured in the Shorts section. It's as if we're getting Shorts rates without getting the benefits of Shorts. I think I speak for everyone when I say I really hope YouTube thoroughly looks into this problem, or if it was a conscious decision, seriously reconsiders it. Because it is one of those things, there is a terrible mistake happening in the algorithm where YouTube is choosing to punish creators for no reason other than to strip them of their revenue. It's as simple as that. In conclusion, this situation sucks. It absolutely sucks. There's no bright side. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no bright side. People have been theorizing, maybe this is just a temporary change. How do we know that? We don't know because YouTube refuses to acknowledge this problem exists in the first place. So if they're refusing to acknowledge it, it's safe to assume this thing is here forever. They'll deny it to the end, and they'll say, well, you should just understand your analytics better. This stream is never going to get in the hands of anyone at YouTube. It's never going to get the attention of anyone at YouTube. It's not going to get to the higher-ups. But if by chance one clip does, I want it to be this. YouTube, you are killing our channels. Our channels are dying, and you are turning a blind eye. You need to give us answers, because otherwise you're losing some of your biggest creators just because you can't talk to us like we're freaking adults. Grow a pair and talk to us like we're an equal and not someone below you. This is ridiculous. You're messing with people's income. You are messing with people's lives. This is life or death for a good amount of channels on this platform. This is life or death for us, and you are ignoring us and telling us that we are not aware of how ad revenue works. You know we know how ad revenue works. We know ad revenue works. And you're just hoping that we're going to turn a blind eye to this and move on like it was nothing. We're not turning a blind eye. If anything, I'm going to have to walk away from this entire YouTube thing because you refuse to acknowledge an issue or a change that you're making with zero explanation. It is unreal that it's come to this. And this isn't even an adpocalypse because ads are still running as long as you have a long video. If you have a long video, good for you. You're a millionaire. If you have 30 seconds video, you're better off not even uploading. It's not even worth your time. So I think that's all I have to say on the subject. As you can tell, I'm fired up. I'm really annoyed. Sorry I had to let it show that much that I'm really frustrated, but it's, I'd love to keep making videos for you guys, but YouTube's making it harder to do so every single day. Yeah, YouTube, fix something. Just at least tell us what's going on. I beg of you. Because this whole freaking thing sucks. I want to say thank you to the creators who reached out and gave me some insight for this presentation. I want to say thank you to the people who have reached out and said very kind words that they're still supporting me through the thick and thin. You guys are wonderful. I am so lucky to have you guys as an audience, and I've been so lucky to have you guys as an audience for the past 4 years. I'm going to keep making videos for a little while longer. I'm going to keep making videos. We're going to see what happens. Who knows? Maybe they'll fix this thing. Or maybe this is the end. Who knows? I don't want it to be the end, but... yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. We'll get back to normal content soon, I promise. So until next time, be kind to one another, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace.